Thank you.
We're live. We're live.
Good evening. This Fan's View is live. I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight to Hanrahan's Irish Pub. Let's give it up for our guest, Hollis Thomas. All right, let's try that one more time. Let's give it up for our guest, Hollis Thomas, please. Look, you guys can, handle the helicopter crash down the street. Everybody's safe. That's what's important, right? You guys are on the map.
We brought a tank this week.
We brought the tank this time. All right, we're This Fan's View. We're presented by City Distilling, great little vodka company out there in Philadelphia. If you haven't tried them, give them a. They got a sweetheart of a deal going on right now. We're going to give away some trivia prizes here tonight, so hopefully you guys can try them out. Hollis, you've been privileged to enjoy some city vodka. Your thoughts?
It's quite tasty. It's got me nice and warm. I don't know how many people listen to R&B, but it's got me like Donnell Jones, where I want to be.
Well, there you go. There you go. So, a couple of things. Raffle prizes. Not quite sure what's the bigger draw. This Fan's View or the raffle prizes? Lauren, what do you think?
Definitely the raffle prizes.
Wow.
Why don't we go over the ground rules for the raffle prizes?
Threw us under the
So if
bus.
you haven't picked up your 2 free tickets yet, head over towards the stage and grab your 2 free tickets. And there's about 7 or 8 items up here that you can win, autographed sports memorabilia type items. So stop over, and if you're interested, we do sell additional raffles for $1 a piece. You don't have to write your name or anything on the tickets, you just go by number. So you can purchase that many more and nobody will fill all those out. And then at 8 o'clock, we just draw the winners, and we'll have 7 to 8 lucky winners tonight.
All right. So, Lauren, if you would pass the mic to our gal Emily. The money tonight that's generated from the raffle prizes will be donated to.
Cradle to Crown.
There you go. Give us a little description of what you got going there.
Yeah, of course. We're located in the East Hall section of Philadelphia. We serve kids ages 0 to 12 years old living in crisis situations by providing the everyday essential items they need to thrive at home, at school, and at play. If anybody has any further questions throughout the night, I'll be happy to answer those.
Very good. Very good.
All right. So let's dig deep in our pockets. $1 a chance. We're giving away 7 or 8 awesome items.
Confirmed it's 8.
It's confirmed. It's 8 items.
Autographed items from Matt Sayers, the Philly Fanatic, John Runyon, Trey Thomas, Vince Papali, Pete Rose, Bob Boone, and of course, Hollis Thomas.
There you go. One more time. Let's give it up for Hollis Thomas. All right. So the news is pretty fresh this week. Sean Payton stepped down as coach of the Saints.
Right.
You played for the man.
Correct. I was. What would you like to know? Because he mentioned the whole thing, how it came about in the speech. Did you see the speech?
I did.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm bringing it up first.
Well, he talked about how they initially built the team, and I was part of the building process myself. And Philadelphia's owner, Jerry Evans, Rick Mueller, one of the biggest fleas of any draft he's ever been a part of, because they traded Reed and a 4th-round pick to the Saints, to which the Saints drafted Jerry Evans from Philadelphia, who turned out to be a 7 or 8-year All-Pro, who would eventually probably be in the Hall of Fame. And the Eagles drafted Max Gene Giles. I'll say that one more time for you. Max Gene Giles. Yes. We proceeded to go to the playoffs. Like the franchise, one of the franchise's first playoff victories. ended up in the NFC Championship game. And it was seeing him step down. I was wondering when he was going to do it because he's had a couple of health issues.
Right.
And then, of course, they were talking about the bounty game for everybody. I don't know if Roger Goodell was just trying to be the jerk that he is. But it was laughable that he would walk out on his own terms instead of getting fired.
Right. Oh yeah.
And I know it was somber for him, not so much somber, but it was a fairness game when you're a coach or player that you get to walk out on your own terms.
True.
So you're okay with that?
Oh yeah, I like Sean Payton more than your Andy Reid, so that's telling you everything. Even though Andy never, I don't bash anybody, but I wasn't under Andy Reid. Ray Rose brought me to the Eagles, so that's a standard. And there's some other stuff that happened with Red that I'm not going to keep on mentioning because you'll see that I'm bitter. I'm trying. But it was to be able to do it like that and not be fired or told you're too old to continue coaching. It's like you can ask anybody in here, would they rather when they felt like it was time to go to them, and they walk up to me like, look here, I'm ready to go, and they say, hey, take a couple of months to think about it, and then come back and tell us, and you're able to come back and say, look here, I ain't never coming back again. And you're able to walk out on your own terms and everything, and everybody's throwing your parade.
Yeah. It turned down a lot of money too.
Oh yeah, but he still had 2 years left on his contract.
Right.
And so somebody asked me, it's like they hoping they'll take the Dallas job. I was like, if you haven't noticed, we was the lady the Eagles have been kicking his butt, so I don't really care if this is Dallas job.
Yeah. No, it's true.
It's like so I know he's a great coach. I love the way he gets the mismatch with the running backs, or i.e. the tight ends coming out of the backfield that are not fullbacks that are well athletic, and it's just he just provides a plan and he sticks to it. And the part that I love about him the most is that he's a man of his word.
So, and this isn't the Sean Payton
Yeah, I don't wanna go-
retirement party, but
I don't want to go into this.
no, it's all good because Sean Payton, is a Philly guy.
Yes, he's not here.
So I mean, there's roots here in Philly, and I'm okay with that. But let's talk the NFL. I mean, you lose character guys. You know what I mean? And who's going to fill that void?
I think it's just a couple of guys that are coordinators currently. They used to be on his coach staff, like Aaron Glenn. He's been considered for the position, and Dennis Allen, who's already embedded down there. DA was the defensive line assistant when I played in New Orleans. And he actually, the funny thing is, he played college football with William Thomas. He was a safety in Texas A&M, and his dad was a coach. But you can see that he knew a lot about football because of the way that he was meticulous about the way he went about things. And that was one of the things I learned from Jim and Tommy Brady when I played here, was to never go into a meeting without a notebook and ink pen. You write down everything, whoever's in there, teaching the class says, so he can revert back to it and have all the I's dotted and T's crossed.
Yeah. And he was the intern coach, wasn't he? When I believe wasn't Al, wasn't Al?
Yeah, DA was.
Same
Yeah, DA was. But he was also the head coach. This would be his second opportunity, which I felt like he deserved a second opportunity. Because that first one was kind of crappy with the Raiders.
Yeah.
It's kind of like as a player, when you go to the Raiders, it's over. It is over. So ask anybody. Well, it used to be like that. It's like when you saw Randy Moss go to the Raiders. Like, yep. When you saw.
So Sean Jackson's over.
Yeah, over. Well, it's not like that anymore. So because they built the organization up to do it now.
Yeah.
So.
Your thoughts on Eric Bieniemy?
Eric Bieniemy, that it's a travesty if he doesn't get a coaching job.
Okay.
A head coaching job. It's like if you Kellen Moore, really? That's all about Kellen. Kellen Moore went on head coaching job interviews.
All right, time out. We got a huge Kellen Moore fan right here in front of us.
So he's Kellen Moore.
Right here.
I hope it was when he played because he blows chunks. Hey, dude, that's like, why? He sucks. You can't. Hold on. You have the biggest, one of the biggest, baddest offensive line and one of the baddest running backs. Then you couple it with Pollard that you just got there, and you bring a quarterback off of a major injury and throw it 52 times. What the hell are you thinking?
Come on,
You
Johnny
hope for better
Phillips.
tomorrow? He sucks. And I don't want to stop that because Rich Gannon, for some odd reason, went on some interviews, and he's a finalist at the Texans.
Well, here's my.
He sucks. I'm sorry.
Here's my thing, and Carl and I we've talked about it a lot.
Too much.
Yeah, too much. But with Bellamy, does it sometimes you kind of have to? Yeah, for me, I mean, like to actually stay with Kansas City, and I know there's a big pay raise, obviously, as head coach, but is it worth going to a head coach to a bad team, or you can stay with Kansas City and dominate for the next 5 years?
Well, when you want to run things your way, you think that you want to be the difference in that organization.
Yeah.
It's like you go to an organization, they have a decent quarterback, and you bring the coaches in, and they can implement what you feel and what you want to do. You don't always want somebody to be your boss. You want to be the boss sometimes.
No, I get that, but
It's too many guys like him that are totally qualified to be head coaches and get skipped over for the 13th marriage, for the Kellen Moores, for the Rich Gannons, for the bum that's out there with the Chargers. They call timeout so the Raiders can be in the playoffs.
right. Oh no,
All right, let me slow the tank down a minute.
Okay.
Brian Flores
Right, that was a
should have never been fired, correct?
should have never been fired. He built a decent culture down there. They said they want, but I understood what the owner was talking about. And the owner was saying that he wants people on the same page. So my thinking is he was on the page with Tua, and everybody else knew that you had to move on. Because to me, Tua was okay in college. He had a couple of shining moments, but his resume wasn't good enough for him to be picked that high in the draft.
So you're going to blame the head coach for that?
But you blame the head coach because he's stuck with Tua. That's what I'm saying. That's what when you have a certain philosophy, everybody's got to be on the same page. So if everybody else is saying, we don't think this kid has what it takes, you can't be the only one that thinks he has what it takes, and he's sticking up the joint still. He needs to be the reason why we're winning. The reason why they were winning because of Brian Flores' defense. Their defense, they had a top-notch defense. They were winning in spite of him. So when the owner said that, I still think that he should have kept the coach and should have got a new guy on new
Oh, yeah.
GM.
I mean, he had him winning 7 out of 8 or whatever it was down the stretch there.
Yeah, 7 out of
9.
9.
Yeah.
What two?
Yeah. I mean, but we were just talking earlier, right before the show. Then you're saying Jalen Hurts is the guy then.
Yeah.
So Hurts was benched for Tua. So
then Hurts go back in when Tua had a rip in his hand.
he did.
And then he came back in like a pro and did what he was supposed to do.
Yeah, no, he
Then
did.
he went somewhere else and had them in contention. Am I not correct? Then he said that I did not want to be here because I need to lead and throwing picks.
Oh, no.
And I get benched during the middle of the season, and I still need the lead at the end of the year and throwing picks. I don't want to be here, but then you go somewhere else and stick up their joint. You think they want him back? You know what I'm talking about. All you Carson lovers out there.
Oh yeah.
I'm coming for everybody that was on my timeline talking all that Carson crap.
We're 15 minutes in and he's killing me.
Well, Carson
He's
sucks.
killing me.
I told you.
He has taken a step backwards, and I
We'll
was.
take a bunch of steps backwards.
Yeah, no, but
It's not okay. This is everybody was talking, and I told you this during the break. Whenever you talk about a quarterback and you start talking about what he needs, that quarterback sucks. He does not need to be my quarterback.
All right, no, I
And
get
you
you.
start talking about weapons he needs, no, he stinks.
Well, so that's why I have an issue there with Jalen Hurts.
Did he just lead us to the playoffs in his first year? In his first year. Say it. You have nothing to say.
Oh, I do. I have a lot to say.
Go ahead. What is it? He said, I'm just waiting on you.
Eight of the last 10 games, they didn't play a winning team.
So, did that team line up?
That's how they got
Did that team line up?
Oh, they did.
Did that team go and collect the check?
Oh, yeah. No, absolutely.
Do you know how hard it is to get a
No,
victory in the NFL?
and I give him credit for that. I give him credit for that.
But when you got your victories up there, they're not going to say that they lost. They got a winner. They won against only teams that didn't have a winning record. If you line up, put it this way,
Right.
If you line up, you better sign a waiver because I'm going to kick your teeth in like you did in the NFL.
Oh, no, it's true.
John O'Brien, I'm not gonna pull the tank off of your ass. I'm telling you this right now.
That's okay.
All right? I am not pulling it off of you.
And so everybody keeps saying that crap.
Because Carl wants to do it. He wants to do it to the Yankees. So he let you do it.
But it's like everybody keeps talking that crap. It's like this was a kid's first year.
Right. No,
He earned the right to start next year.
He does.
But I want to bring competition in here
Correct.
for him. That's
Correct.
what makes a good. That's what makes a good team. Competition at every position. And with the quarterback we had last year, that didn't want competition, that was sticking up the joint.
Yeah. No,
I know you can't play with that.
no, you're right on that point. My only thing with Jalen Hurts, he has everything except for an arm.
He has an arm. How many drops? Also, on the 20-yard line of the game we were just speaking about, when Dallas Goedert had nobody around him and the ball hit him, I don't know, in his hands. Okay. It's not always QB.
No.
And on a play that everybody feels like he threw the ball late. Go look up Trey Thomas on Twitter, and he explains to you why he throws that ball late. Because some jerk in the front, that was up front, slid the protection to the left, which would be cool if your running back was standing on the other side of the quarterback. So what does he have to do? When the running back goes across his face, he has to pause. When he pauses, that throw is open. He threw it late because he went sideways. It was an entire defense deploying and not executing. An entire offense, and it started with the guys up front. When I saw this, and I was looking at Trey, I saw Lane Johnson do this. He does this, and he has the defensive end by itself. So that means the running back has to come across his hand protection and come across the face of the quarterback. You never want to do that. But yet we did it, and everybody's crucifying the kid. You got to remember, these are a bunch of young kids. They're working together. Everybody was talking about the games, and I hope we get to the Josh Allen and the overtime.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that because that's why when they tell you defense win championships, that's why.
We lost control. Carl. We lost control.
Sorry.
No, you don't need to apologize. I was hoping you take control.
I'm gonna finish killing him about the Hurts thing. As a kid,
We can keep going. I'm like a pit bull. I don't stop.
I
You're a tank. I'm a pit bull.
But you don't really have an argument. He has a winning record.
He doesn't have a winning record.
Did he take us to the playoffs this year?
He lost 4 games last year, 3 out of 4.
Yeah, because he was coming in a cleanup duty. Did he lead the league in picks last year?
No, but
okay.
he has a lot of garbage time points.
And how many
A lot of garbage points.
points are not garbage points?
Oh, they are. They are.
All right. I'm gonna separate these two.
Ding, ding, ding.
And with Carl, when people start talking about garbage time, also the points count when you say they do.
No, they know. They all do. But no, my only thing is, you saw in.
All right, I gotta interrupt this party for a minute.
No, we're okay.
Just hang on a second. Mark, what do you got?
I'm enjoying this right now. I'm enjoying this right now. Let's get back to the effect.
You want it?
I want it, yep.
You want
Oh,
this?
yeah, because I want to see all this just.
Okay.
Remind me that we noticed though she was the one that asked for Minshew to play in the game against Tampa.
I mean,
Oh, yeah. But anyway,
I would at some point in the game, I would put you in. It's like you don't have nothing to lose.
you do
And
because it's experience.
Your defensive coordinator came out and ran the exact same game plan that he got 28 put up on, and they scored 31.
but anyway,
And then your head coach, he come out doing stuff that we don't do. He just came out with a bad game plan. Our bread everybody was to run.
right.
He came out passing.
Yeah, but they put 9 10 guys in the box. You know they can run.
Who cares? We have an offensive line that's balanced.
You weren't running the ball.
A man whoops a man.
Yeah, you weren't winning. Yeah,
And that's what you say. I say, put it this way: I feel like my offensive line is more confident if I'm running the ball. When they get that confidence, that's when they can slow the guys down. You can't come out there. They know you don't come out there going because they lining up people in the box. You know what that is? That means I've dictated to you what you're going to do.
no, they did. But anyway, talk about the Bills game with the Chiefs.
What about it?
Can you see Jalen Hurts make it? Not that those are two.
Those are
quarterbacks.
phenomenal guys.
No, those two are phenomenal guys.
Right.
What I'm saying is, can you see him making those plays, those passes? Because all those passes were in the middle of the field.
But how would he make those passes? Like when you look at the way the landscape of things, those guys. Josh Allen sucked when he first got in the league.
But he has an arm.
Everybody's got both of them got an arm.
Jalen Hurts, he's got a rag arm.
Prove it. You said go back and look at his college tape as well. Go look at the Oklahoma game. Oklahoma game.
Guys are wide open.
Say what?
Guys are wide open in college.
Yeah, right. Then they're wide open, and they're wide open. They miss on the 20 in the NFL.
Do you realize Jalen Hurts has the worst quarterback rated in the pocket
Did he make
in
the playoffs?
NFL history?
And that means what? Did he win a game? Did he win a game?
They did.
Okay.
It's a 2-minute warning.
No, I'm just asking. Hold on. I just want to ask you what's going
You got
on.
2 minutes to finish kicking his ass.
Hold on. So, in what you're speaking of, it's about as useful as Jennifer Floss at a Willie Nelson concert. You're not getting victims. You know who else had a great passer rating? Carson Wentz did a couple of times this past season, and they were at home watching us last week.
No, they were. No, I agree. But
All those stats mean nothing. The only stat that means something is a W.
we'll have you
And
back.
the
We'll have you
reason-
back in a year.
Yeah, we'll have me back because I want to come and go. Because the one thing that I know the kid is going to do, he's going to do what it takes to win, and that's why I like him.
No, I agree. That's what makes this hard is because he does have everything except for that arm. I think he was holding
No,
the
you
offense back.
guys just don't think he has one.
Well, why
When's the
not?
last time you coached quarterbacks?
I
Good things, Mazel. Carl, back to you. I win because I'm a man.
All right, now. So Hollis, he's done kicking John's ass, and that's a good thing because I've been done with that. I've been done with that conversation. But anyway, here we go. So we got some specials going on tonight. We got $3 Kenwood Ales, and it's a local brewery here in Drexel Hill. So let's give them a shout out. Let's give them a shot. Anybody wants to buy me one, I'll be more than happy to taste one. So let's check them out. We got $10 wing specials, and we got $8 boneless wings. And I know my man Hollis, he plowed down a plate right before the show.
Yeah, but I kind of ran out of red sauce. Do you know why?
Yeah, because I spilled it. I spilled it. You're right. So you want to kick his ass, now you want to kick my
No,
ass.
I just
It's fair play.
I know,
It's fair play.
I know.
I'm just giving you
It's all fun.
I am Captain Obvious.
You are. Hey, before we go, Lauren's walking around with the microphone. If you guys got any questions, Hollis would absolutely love to answer them, and he will give you his honest opinion. Trust me. He will not cut you short.
Can we talk a little bit about everybody wants to switch to overtime rule?
Oh, we definitely want to. Yeah.
That's on the list.
Okay, I'm just making sure that because I was I was watching some different outlets, and everybody keeps saying that you got to give both teams offensive chance to get the ball. This is not high school. This is not tiddlywinks. When you lose a point toss, your defense goes out there. Now both teams can and will get the ball if your defense, like they say, defense wins championship, stops you or makes them kick the field goal. To talk about all that crap trying to change the rule when your team loses, it just sucks and it makes you look bad. And it's like both teams need the ball. Well, one team won the toss, and they just ran downfield on the number one defense in the NFL.
Oh, yeah. No.
So,
Was that not a crazy game?
that was a great game. The games were great. You know what was the best though? That Rams and Buccaneers game when Tom Brady got hit in the chest and everybody kept arguing me up and down that he got hit in the mouth. No, he got hit in the chest. If you don't have a mouthpiece on, it's going to make you bite your lip. You get hit in the chest like that. And then he yelled at the official, thinking, "Oh, I'm Tom Brady, the GOAT." Remember, he forgot to deflect the balls this time. And he hit him with that 15-yard penalty. That game was kind of. Did you notice the one down that 15-yard penalty in Vegas? And he was yelling. He was on the sideline yelling about communication. And you know what happened the last play of the game? Guess who messed up on communication? Middle linebacker with a microphone was yelling. Didn't know that it was a max blitz and was covering the stuff we call grass. Had he blitzed when he was supposed to, instead of throwing off his back foot, Stafford would have been thrown off his back because they did not have enough to block him.
Yeah.
And somebody was like, "Why would you be stupid enough to put your safety on?" You never put your secondary in a compromising position. Meaning everybody up front needs to know their job and do it fast and well.
Oh, yeah. No, exactly.
They called the front row right by him. It's like, yeah, communication.
Those games Sunday were amazing.
Yeah.
Both of them. And then, Buffalo to go up, come back up, and 13 seconds left, they the lead.
Yeah.
And then two plays, obviously, which here's an anomaly too. Andy Reid had 3 timeouts left with 13 seconds left in the game.
Yeah. So you don't.
When did that happen?
So you don't know if that's Eric Bieniemy running the offense.
Exactly. Well,
No, you don't know that that's Eric Bieniemy running the offense.
no, I do know that. No, but I'm saying.
But you know the sweetest one I gave Carl, you gotta know, was being on Twitter and the Cowgirl fans bitching and moaning about having the 13 seconds. And not only that game, but the previous game when they torched it down the middle and they threw it, they were like, "Oh, he's spotted the ball." It's like, no, dummy. The back judge spotted the ball and got out of there. They ran up there because we practiced. A lot of people don't realize every NFL team practices that type of play each and every week on Thursday. This Wednesday is run. I know this because everybody team does practice the same way. Wednesday is run and the first and second down runs and a little bit of goal line. Thursday is all third down stuff and situational type stuff. And the situation is only 2-minute drill, and they give you different scenarios of getting up there and spiking the ball like that. And for me, knowing what I know, it takes exactly 13 seconds if you do it right.
Correctly. Yeah.
And the Cowgirls did not do it right.
No, they did not.
And it was the last one they were on the only home team to lose to.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Lauren, you out there?
Cowboys.
Lauren out there? Where'd Lauren go?
John, the mic goes all the way to the corner of the bar.
Okay.
Uh-oh. We're too far away.
Thank you, our team. Thank you, Ted, for coming. I know we're talking about this free
Come
Away from the speaker. All right.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, team. Thank you, Ted, for coming and having this event. As we talk pre-show, I want to ask you from the audience, tomorrow's the 20th anniversary of the NFC Championship game we lost against the Rams in St. Louis. I want to ask your opinions to that.
I was actually on the sideline. That was actually the year I broke my foot going into the playoffs. And all I could think about was watching them. I was calling out the plays on the sideline that the Rams were running because A team doesn't deter once they run their first 14 or 15 plays script. They don't deter away from their bread and butter. And their bread and butter the entire year was I was destroying it. It's like a quick trap up the middle with Marshall Faulk. And all I could think about was my main memory was when we played them earlier that season. He had 61 total yards in the game. Yeah, Faulk. In the game we lost in the NFC Championship game, he had 170.
Yeah.
He killed us, and it was one of those things where I realized what Tommy Brady was always talking about. Like a 70% you is way better than a backup.
Right. That's true.
Hey.
Yeah.
Thank you. And indeed, you were in Mark.
Oh yeah, if he, I actually just talked. I just talked to him. He's living in Houston. He does radio show down for the Texans. He was going to ask me about Jonathan Gannon.
You told him good positive stuff, right?
No, hell no. I told him the truth.
Oh, yeah, you have to.
No, the truth hurts sometimes.
Well, no, but if you give him the positives, he's gone.
But why would yeah, but that is true.
Right. So you said negative stuff. The guy, he's not going to leave.
Well, I think everybody knows the negative stuff.
Well, you know what? The analytics says he was actually good.
No, the analytics suck. Did we lose? We lost to the same team twice.
No.
We lost to the same team twice and gave up 3 more points than the last time. Almost the exact same score. They can't. I don't even think they deterred from the script that they had in the last game.
Right. No.
They marched downfield and just whooped us.
Right. Oh, no, it's true. It's true.
Hollis, we got a question on Facebook.
Okay.
All right, so the Facebook world wants to know who you think is going to be in the Super Bowl and who's going to win.
Oh man, that's a good one. And it's see, because I wanted the Bills. I wanted to be champion of the guard. I do like the Bills because it's pretty much like Philadelphia North.
Yeah.
Because all the guys up there, Frazier, Leslie Frazier, Sean McDermott, all the former Eagles coaches. So now it's like if anybody can beat Kansas City, it's the Bengals. But I think the only way the Bengals are going to win is because I think their defense is just a little bit better than Kansas City's. Because when you look at the last game that Kansas City won, I was like their defense was just both defenses was sticking up the joint for some odd reason. It looked like they just forgot how to play football. And you can't with the weapons that Cincinnati Bengals have, and they're a young hungry team, and Kansas City has been there before. But if you're not as hungry as the other team, and they're trying to get there, they try to get there bad.
What's the spread on that?
What is the spread?
I thought I saw it was like 7.
Yeah, I thought it was 6.5, 7.5.
7.5.
I gotta like the points on that.
I do too.
I gotta like the points on that.
For some odd reason, I love Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
Everybody was talking about he took so many sacks. I was like, but he didn't fumble and he did not throw a pick.
Right. No, it's true.
And he kept his composure. And that's like when you have a quarterback like that, it makes you fight hard.
Huh.
But something was up with Eli Apple, and that's another story.
Interesting.
Eli Apple.
No.
You saw the Eli Apple.
Interesting about Joe Burrow.
Oh yeah. You talking about the part where he didn't win the job at Oklahoma, so they went to LSU.
Well, I think
Not Oklahoma State, but Ohio State.
Yeah, Ohio State.
He had an issue with the Giants too, right?
Eli Apple. Oh yeah. He had an issue with the Giants and he had an issue with the Saints.
With the Saints?
Yeah, it was called coverage. He wasn't doing it.
All right, so we're gonna. This is gonna be a 2-part deal because we're gonna thank Bill Mattis from All Star Inc. who helps negotiate and bring us a lot of guys to our events, and one of them is Tech College Stars.
Thank you, Bill.
Thanks for having me again.
Bill and I have been friends and business partners in many ventures along the way, and he has helped me build this podcast, this show to where it is today. I know this is Hollis's, I think this is your second time out. You've been to the store, and Bill's always there for us. But he has a question. And I
You don't have a
guess
question?
Bill has a question.
What's that?
The question that Bill has is what the Eagles will do with the draft picks this year.
What would I like them to do with the draft picks?
Well, that wasn't the question, but if that's the way you want to phrase it, that's okay.
I think I was going to match it up personally. But,
the draft picks are too low.
For wishful thinking purposes, I feel like we need a young edge rusher. And I feel like we need a middle linebacker. We need a safety.
Who?
A middle linebacker and a safety.
What's
I
that?
discussed this with my esteemed colleague Ray Dininger, and he said it's a position that they continue to ignore. You
Yes.
not continue to ignore the middle of the field. That's what we got. If you look at it, we keep getting pushed over there. I love TJ Edwards, he's starting to come along. But we need a stud in the middle, so when it's time to throw down, we have somebody to throw down with. The defensive line cannot do it all by themselves. As you can see, we're just rushing 4 against 5 and 6, like your buddy John McGannon.
Yeah.
That's your pal.
Oh yeah, he's my buddy. He's my buddy.
But it's like, but then also I would like to get some more young offensive linemen for stop guys to do some stuff, and you probably have to get a running back pretty soon because our trio of running backs are like glass.
Yeah, they are.
That's like and I don't know if they're going to be able to get Miles to do what they want him to do.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
Yeah,
running Miles
I
out.
don't know that he's the go-to guy on most downs.
Well, when you look at like and this is like you pissed me off for the last couple of years because you will not hit the gap until what they give you, and then in the end those long runs will hit later on. But if you keep on running these two, that's what we want you to do.
Yeah.
If you can put it this way, in a microcosm, this is how frustrating that Miles has been. In the Carolina game this year, remember that? Remember the Carolina game at the end?
Ran out bounds twice. Ran out bounds twice before he got benched.
Did you see the running back coach how pissed off he was when he came to the sideline?
Oh yeah.
And then you put a rookie in there, and oh, look at this. Run and stop. And see what gets you? And he's staying down. To me, he was too much of a lead player, and he's going to have to get rid of that. If he wants to run back and be great, he has to get rid of that first time attitude. It's about the team. Hit the gap. Yeah, hit the gap.
Oh yeah.
And so,
Lauren, I'm gonna throw it to you. Go ahead.
All right, we got a question from the audience.
oh God. Hey.
Great question.
Okay.
Jalen Hurts, is he your guy moving forward?
Yeah, I feel like he's our guy next year. It's like and that's what I was telling you. He's earned the right to start next year. He's earned that right. But you're supposed to bring competition in there for every position. You don't have any favorites on the team. That's how you lose the team and you lose respect from other players. Because once you start showing favoritism, it's like, oh, he's getting away with that. I don't have to do anything then.
No, that's true.
And you just lose. And these are grown men. So what are you gonna do? They're gonna get rid of the coach before they get rid of the players. So you have to bring the thing that I'm pissed off at everybody for saying is like we need to get rid of him. You don't need to get rid of him. He's a winning quarterback, and we can win with him. What we do is we need to give him some motivation. So when I say motivation, you bring somebody in here that's going to compete with him and push him to be a better player. Because if you don't, you continue to get what we've been getting.
All right.
Down like that.
No, like I said, Collins has already booked himself for one more year from now.
Yeah, no, that's not. But truthfully, okay. So truthfully,
And I agree with you. I agree with you that he deserves next year because.
but you got
we need to build it.
But you still have to bring somebody in to compete with them.
Right. All right.
You've been saying that, and I appreciate that. That's a great response to that question. Who is that guy?
We don't know.
Are you talking another veteran, Joe Flacco type?
No, you don't go to Joe Flacco. You gotta get somebody who's better than Joe Flacco. You gotta get somebody who's a little bit younger than Joe Flacco, but he still got some juice in the tank. Because there's gonna be some quarterbacks coming out not this draft, but the following draft.
Next year, right.
Yeah, because this draft quarterback pool kind of stinks.
Oh, yeah.
Sticking up the joint. You stick to the D line and the offensive line this draft. But you bought himself some time to get better.
Well, no, he did. Yeah, I completely agree. As much as I I don't think he's going to develop with the arm.
That's what you get for thinking.
And that is, and you know, but you know,
I bet you think Jalen Rager's gonna be good. The analytics.
no, actually,
Baseball wants to know
no, and that's, and you know, but again, coming out of college, he was famous for drops in college, and they all blamed it on his quarterback not being able to get on the ball or whatever. And
Yeah,
you know,
always
and
blame it on that stuff.
right, but you know, he struggled here. What do you think? What do you think his future is
But
here with Philadelphia?
you know what? I think to me, if you're truly trying to win, and you're not even trying to save face, but you're trying to keep people respecting you, you have to kind of move on. You have to give him little stuff to do, and he has to earn his way back. To me, he has to earn his way back on the field.
Right.
You don't drop the passes from the Giants game like he did. And did he fumble? And one of the
punt.
Yeah, and you have to slowly do it. And everybody kept asking what happened to Greg Ward, but they weren't playing Greg Ward. All Greg Ward did was when they threw the ball, he caught. Guys like that, and guys like that, you're supposed to give them an opportunity, or you're going to start losing the respect of everybody in the locker room.
And that goes back to Howie Roseman, you know, with his pride.
God!
You know, as far as not being able to say, "Hey, I screwed up with this first round pick. We got to cut him." Because you know, or like you said, get the respect. He probably has to be cut right now, right?
I don't think he has to be cut, but I think his role needs to diminish.
Well,
and he needs to put not our depth chart, low on the depth chart.
Right.
All right, I'm gonna jump in this conversation real quick.
Good.
Who was the receiver that we ran out of town? He went to the Raiders. He went to New England, and he's done pretty well.
He's still trying to pass him like nobody's
I
business.
don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Trust me, I watch him. He had one shining moment, and I'm happy for that. But he's nowhere near where we picked him.
Right.
He's nowhere near the talent where we picked him. And you just he did okay in those places.
Exactly.
He was a first round pick. It's okay for me to do okay because I was undrafted. But it's not okay for your first round pick to do okay. You expect your first round pick to be a stud, and he was not. He was a dud.
Hey, look, you kicked that guy's ass. You're not kicking my ass.
He's in control of the thing. He lets.
Did I just get tanked? I got tanked.
All right. So, okay.
Gentlemen, how are you?
Good luck.
Thanks for coming in. Quick question for you. This has to do with the defense.
Okay.
In particularly Fletcher Cox. Personally, I think he underperformed this year.
Thank you.
He has a huge contract. I guess what I want to know is, do you believe he underperformed because the offenses over the years figured it out, or to use your phrase, Tank, he just did something good?
He was sticking up the drug. The one thing that he lost me on was when he said he gets paid to get sacks. Dude, you got one sack. You had one sack. And I was looking at the numbers of defensive tackles and high tackles in the league now. They should ought to be ashamed of themselves for turning in those type of numbers. You play a 16-game season, 17. I've never had under 60 plus tackles in a season. And I was hurt half of one season, and I ended the season with 69 tackles. They told me I got 35 tackles. I got that the first 5 or 6 weeks.
Yeah.
You're out there to make plays. And when you start trying to get sacks, you're done. Because when you get trying to get sacks, you're not defeating the man in front of you.
How much do you think he missed Brandon Graham on the other side?
It's not about missing Brandon Graham. You got some other guys out there that was getting good pressure off the edge. You know what makes a good pass rush? When you guys are rushing together and those guys are coming off the edge and you're pressing the pocket.
And you meet him in the middle.
And you beat them in the middle. And everybody eats. But if you're whining and bitching and moaning and talking about you get paid for sacks and you only got one.
But you know what? It is, so is it coach speak then or what? Because they say that he actually had a great year. You know, that they're doing what they want him to do.
Yeah.
So is that bad coaching or is that just covering up for him?
To be the coaching of those chunks defensively, because I'm not letting nobody dictate to me what they're gonna do. People don't break. What the hell do they do that? That's not defense. That's not how you play.
You're not playing horseshoes.
You dictate, defense is organized chaos.
Right.
I'm dictating to you what I will allow you to do. And when you try to do it, you better do it fast, or I'm going to knock you on your ass.
Yeah. No, it's true.
All right, Johnny, we got about 13 minutes left in the show. I think Lauren's got another Facebook question.
No, we have a question in the audience.
Sorry, I missed that signal.
Policies, you put so much warriors, man, on the field, it's on the air, I love listening to you talk.
Thank you.
I was true straight out, and it's part of our community as well.
Thank you.
I just want to ask you, what is, and it might be hard to pick one, but what is your favorite memory that most fans probably don't know about?
My favorite memory?
Right, but that most fans wouldn't necessarily know about.
I'm trying to think. That is a good question. Probably making the team. But my first made the team as an undrafted free agent. You don't know how bad I was dodging that damn phone. Is that your phone ringing? No. But it's on the final cut day, and on the final cut day, it's like,
You're the last one to open the locker, right?
no. It's like, well, see, you don't open the locker. They call you and say the coach will see you with your playbook. And so this is like at the beginning ages of cell phone. So you see it, I see it all up. I see it, like, I don't know if you remember Whit Marshall, drafted like 4th round. But he got cut, and then the tight end out of Alabama, he got cut, and then somebody else got cut. Like all these damn draft picks get cut. It was like, I'm an undrafted free agent. So the phone rang, but it was from a roommate. I was like, ooh. But that's like one of my all-time memories of just first making the team.
Okay. Got a good question for you here.
Hang on one
Oh,
sec,
sure.
because we got a great segue
Yep.
to that question. Because give it up for the tank, because he's back on 94 WISP. Good job. WIP, sorry. WIP, 94, with his boy Angelo. Come on, give it up for the tank.
Yeah, there you go.
This is his swan song, and apparently they're giving him everything he wants. And we talked and chopped it up a little bit, and he wants me to come back and do my pictures and the whole shebang.
Very cool. Very cool. Got a question.
Get trivia.
Oh, we'll get the trivia.
Because this is
just flying by.
Well,
I've been ducking and diving.
I just got a note here that you have become the podcast personality of Hollis Thomas.
Well, there you go.
So I'm not sure what that means, but
I'm ducking and weaving.
yeah, I know you're gonna get tanked again.
I need to be cut. I need to be cut, Nick. I need to be cut.
Okay.
But as a player, what would you have thought about when you saw the picture of Ortega-Whiteside under the umbrella, his mom holding the umbrella?
Oh God. Well,
he should be cut right then, right?
The weird thing is we keep getting all these guys who we're coddling them and stuff, and then it's like as soon as somebody says something to us, like they start calling everybody online haters and talking about my brethren. I was like, no, we're telling you what we see. Everybody's telling them what they see. If you don't like what we're telling you, then change what we're seeing.
Right, exactly.
And then when the guys are worried about the crowd, what the hell are you worried about the crowd for? You give the crowd something to cheer about, and they will cheer.
Exactly.
But if you put the crap out there, they pay their money out. I expect booze.
Right. Exactly.
All right, we gotta pay some bills around here.
Okay.
I want to thank Hanrahan's Irish Pub for having us, and we're gonna do a couple of trivia. We might save a little trivia for after the live show, because I want to give away some autographed 8x10s in the tank, give away some sit bags up here from City Distillery. So we got a lot going on. But I want to make sure that you guys take care of your servers, the bartenders. I want to thank Jimmy Clark and all the fine folks here at Hanrahan's again for having us. We'll be back here next month.
February 23rd. February 23rd, right in front of you.
February 23rd. Lauren, you want to make that announcement?
We will be back here February 23rd with, go ahead, you're the Flyers guy.
I'm the hockey guy.
You are.
I am the hockey guy. Bob the Hound Kelly will be in the house.
I'm glad you get a fire talk.
Did you guys just hear that?
I'm glad we didn't get any fire talk. Oh, man.
Facebook was asking for his opinion on the flyers.
I am dying watching the games. You don't watch the games? I'm a glutton for punishment, I think.
Yeah.
It's like, well, every time I think that they're gonna do something that surprised me, and win one for the giver, so to speak.
Where's the Gipper?
What's up? He's actually around right now.
All right, we have another question from the audience.
You do that, didn't you?
Not football related, but
Okay.
hockey related. What do you think about that, son?
Oh, God. Man, talk about just trash. I'm sorry. Trash. I don't condone like abandoning. Like you tell us you don't want to play with your teammates. You don't want to do taking up the drink. You don't want to can't shoot. They've probably since you've been here. You got everything you wanted, and now you don't want to be here because some people said something about your play. Then why just sign a long-term contract? You have absolutely no leverage. So we'll get rid of you when we're ready. And if you continue not to show up, we'll continue to find you.
Right. He's not getting paid, so.
Yeah, so I wouldn't worry about it. I don't, it's like when you do especially something like that, it's on you, you're the player.
Right.
You have an option to do better.
Exactly.
All right, we're winding down. The trivia prizes are going to be phenomenal to give away. Everybody's going to walk away, hopefully with something. Well, at least 8 people
The
are.
raffle prizes.
The raffle prizes, not the trivia. We're going to do the trivia after the live show.
Yeah, we're gonna do the trivia between 7:30 and 8.
There you go. It's official.
It's official.
But,
Mark, read the ball.
I want Emily to explain where the money's going tonight for the raffle, and it's a great cause. And you guys got another half hour or so to dig deep in your pockets. Let's go.
Yep, so before I hand the mic over to Emily, just as a reminder, if you haven't gotten your 2 free tickets yet, to come over towards the stage and grab your 2 free tickets. And that will automatically get you entered to win 8 really great raffle prizes, or your 2 tickets. And I'm gonna pass it off to Emily now for where the additional money for tonight's raffle goes. If you're interested, raffle tickets are $1 a piece.
Thank you. So the raffle money tonight will be going to Cradle to Ground. Cradle to Ground is located in the East Fall section of Philadelphia. They provide everyday ventilation. You get 0 to 12 living in crisis situation. That's about homelessness or shelter care, anything along those lines. And we provide items such as clothing, especially right now, we're in those warm winter jackets, long-sleeve clothing, art, essential. So anyone that you are able to provide those raffle tickets, will definitely be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much.
You know what killed me when he's trying to get his he's got an arm, but he needs some
All
action.
right, so if you haven't purchased your raffle tickets yet, you can do so here. We do take.
And Jesse, you talk about this, somebody you talking about some what's up?
And then we will bring, we will pull all of those raffle
He's got
winners
a
at
form.
8 p.m. So you guys
He
can
feels
have
like
that,
the biggest
and
kick
then we're gonna do the trivia in the meantime.
I was like, Chris Howard taking on his way.
From the red zone.
I know.
Stadium,
I know.
man. How you been?
Amen.
All right. Hanrahan's Irish Pub. I want to thank everybody. The place is filling up very nice.
Yes.
Don't forget, February 23rd, we're back.
Sound like a teacher. Sound like a teacher trying to get everybody's attention.
I'll try to keep us in line.
But no, it's like when the teacher's like, I can't hear myself think. So if you would quiet down, man.
This was one of my favorite places growing up. I enjoyed coming here because You know, it was just a fun place to hang out. Now I get to, co-host the show, bring out athletes, hear stories. It's been a fantastic atmosphere.
Watch me get beat up.
Watch John O'Brien get tanked. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You guys got any more questions? Because I don't want to miss anybody.
Sue's got a question.
Yeah, I know.
All right, there you go. Mrs. H.
What do you think that we can't change it? Well, both teams don't get to touch the ball every time.
She wasn't paying attention at the beginning of the show.
Well, both teams do get to touch the ball. Your defense is on the field. It doesn't matter if your offense doesn't. Well, see, this is the thing. If your defense cannot stop the opposing team from scoring a touchdown, we all need to go home. But if you should be able to stop them for a field goal at least. Because if the other team scores, if the first team has the ball gets a field goal, then your offense gets an opportunity to come on the field. But if you can't stop a running nose, it's time for everybody to jump on the water wagon. Everybody doesn't like it. But you got to think this is not high school, and we don't have 100 players. It's not college. You have grown men out there. You already played 60 minutes. We couldn't decide it then. So both teams get the ball if nobody scores a touchdown. So you get your opportunity. You said put your best foot forward. That's what they always say. Defenses win championships.
There you go. Lauren, what do you got?
Oh, yeah, we got one last question from the audience.
Alex,
What's
that's
up?
not really a question, and just thank you for that hit that you did.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you.
Exactly.
All right, as we wind down again, I want to thank everybody for coming out. Great crowd. Hollis, great guest, which I didn't.
There's no question about that.
Yeah,
There is no doubt.
He's awesome as a player, as a person. It's great to have him back on the radio. I'm really looking forward to that. Hollis, closing comments. What do you got for us?
What do you got for the number?
Just give us a lesson in life.
Damn, baseball season's not going to start. Damn. I was looking forward to opening day.
Yeah.
Were you not looking forward to opening day?
I always look forward to opening day.
It's like one of the greatest times. It's a lesson in life. Don't eat yellow snow. It's not lemon icing.
This is true.
Yeah, just make sure.
Very true.
Is that good enough?
And it's poignant right now because I think we're supposed to be getting that snowstorm on Friday.
And to top that off, I look both ways before I cross even a one-way street.
Okay.
That's the thing. That's the thing I have in
All
mind.
right, I officially got tanked. Hey, again, give it up for Hollis. Come on, give it up.
Thank you. Now you gotta add on to that. You gotta look out for part
There you go. One more time.
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
On that note, have a good one.
Thank you.